These were,
Were they?
yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, and when I was trying to get this money together, I only had like 15, and when we got it, they were 29,000. I was like, yes, that's almost twice as much. So, anyway, it did get lower.
Yeah, I seen that 15.
Yeah, 14.
Maybe we'll receive some later this week when I got some bills.
Yes, definitely.
Good.
Dane, one way you cut the balance of that TV account down, or what we was getting every year so bad. Is there any accounts we can do that for? The rest of your account? So we need all that money, is what I'm saying, in that account.
We'd have to look into it, Jerome. TV's one of the ones that we
It had like
levy for,
300,000.
so you could, lower their levy, I guess, we could look into it.
Yeah, I think we just levied 5,000 last year. I think we've been getting 50.
I'd have to look, Jerome, and tell him,
Okay.
and want to say definitely.
Yeah, if it's just sitting there, maybe that's, if we don't ever hardly use it.
Anything else? Jerome?
All right. You got anything to do?
No,
I guess the phone might not have down at the other courthouse. I've been calling all morning, they just rang and rang, so I emailed her. That's after something out, so. And
Is that because of DJ Kayleen?
I assume that they have DJ.
They do, because they were
So-
messed up last week when we were almost messed up.
So, ours are working fine, I'm not sure.
Is it just his office, I wonder, or probation? and
I
everybody?
tried calling Sandy's
Clerk.
office too, and that just rang and rang, so. I don't know what the answer is, 'cause, especially when we go, with direct deposit and all that stuff, and payroll and stuff, our internet's gotta be working.
Yeah.
So,
You need to switch with a different company, probably something more reliable. I agree. There's a paper in there that I wrote to give to you, but Gerald will see it, we can look at it later. There's some type of money coming from some federal funding. They said that we contact them with the routing number, they can put the money to your account. So, you just read it later.
okay.
Except for,
you don't go ahead and pay for that car, have
I paid it out of our vessel fund.
you? So long.
Well, you're supposed to reimburse the vessel fund that amount.
Okay, county, yeah.
is that Holiday Inn Express, is that for like a month or what?
That was for training for 5 weeks.
5 days a week, I guess. Big deal, you like that? Holiday Inn Express bills us. What they probably want their money up for.
So, stay like this.
Yeah.
And we have to pay the training bill.
Right.
All they in.
But just an issue with a car at 1748 aluminum motors.
I'm not sure what all is, there's probably several bills in there.
Dana said that should we get some money in, we'll try to knock out a lot of these bills. Huh?
On top.
Yeah. You talking about the first one I'm talking about?
Second.
Oh, okay, let's make sure. I didn't know which one you were gonna start with.
We ever get that air fixed up there?
We had a couple of problems. There's a sensor. Still having trouble with, but I guess they, whatever the problem was for the pan, they fixed it. They didn't put in a new one.
Oh, really?
They found out what the problem was. Somehow when the hose gets plugged up, the water backs up, touches the sensor shuts the unit down. So I think they're trying to move the sensor to another place or move the hose on.
I mean, if they keep that cleaned out, it's a problem with things.
If the pan is full of rust and junk, it's what's going to plug the pan up. I guess close the price like $700 to fix that pan. How many trips up there is it going to take to pay for the pan?
Exactly. Yeah.
You're thinking that the pan is rusting and
That's what I think. It's just plugging the hole.
where will that run to?
It's going to have drain that goes outside the building someplace and down into the basement. Because if the unit would shut off like it's supposed to, the fan on the unit would dry the pan out. It's just not going to be that water, much water accumulated. When that sensor just lets it run constantly, that's when the pan goes.
I was talking to Mike this morning up there. He said it's like a round sponge. He said when that water hits that, absorbs it and then shuts it off. So he shut it off over the weekend, or turned it down, up, I can't remember. But anyway, it came up Saturday or Sunday and it was okay.
It's that cold air, I mean, the unit does good. It's just,
Yeah.
it's issues.
But yeah, when you think, maybe the pan was fixed, the sensor would be a problem if they have any problem with fast. Is the other one downstairs work fine too?
You know, if that didn't have to run very far, man, put a, somebody said just had a half-inch line on it, which could be plenty big for the water, but could put 1 inch something on there, but we didn't run very far.
So if they have to make, they have to make another trip if they need to seriously consider that, just fix the problem, that way we pay for service bills, always in the line.
Well, that's what I thought we was gonna do. He made the decision not to fix the
I
problem.
told him, I said, we want the pan in place.
Yeah.
That's what I thought they were gonna do.
It's just probably $100 every time they come out or more.
I'm good. Thanks, Dave.
Hey,
How you doing, Joe? Huh?
the kid got to play over at SIU's
Oh, did they?
stadium Friday night.
They have a good time?
I like it.
It's a nice, nice field. Oh, yeah. It's a nice turf.
Hardly let him wear metal cleats on that.
I'm surprised they didn't use molding.
Well, I think they just red shirts.
Yeah.
But they let them all wear metal cleats out there.
I'm surprised too. I believe the mound's dirt. Someone probably uses cleats on that. They take care of it.
That's better. I mean, completely nice
Back from Wheat Top,
From where?
Wheat Top over there, that international deal.
Oh, they had to actually
Is that for that engine?
fix some things. No, they had, one of our other trucks kept on having a lot of error codes for the actual cab controls. We had to take it down there and they had to fix that.
Figured it was something bad like that. And Joe, if a person hires in out there county highway, even though they're an operator, they still have to have CDL like that.
Yeah.
Anybody that's hired in has to have that. That's what I thought.
Except if we hire temporary employees, going or something,
No,
we don't necessarily require that. But all permanent employees, have to have a Class A CDL.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure about the history out there. I'm not, most of the time, unless it's a weird case where a lot of people leave at one time. But most of the time, they don't hire in directly as an operator. They would hire in a truck driver first, and then get promoted to an operator whenever position becomes open. A lot of times when an operator retires, the truck drivers come up to fill that position. But anything can happen. Some of the truck drivers may not, in the future may not want to be an operator, and I might have to hire an operator directly.
Yeah.
But they would still be required to have a CDL
Well, I thought that's what it was.
because they'll have to, drive the trucks and trailers and transport equipment to places throughout the county and possibly out of the county if we have to take it somewhere.
Did they have a couple laborers at one time? For the county?
Well, everybody's considered a laborer, but strictly just a laborer.
Yeah.
Way before my time, they did.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought that.
I had talked to that man, Gerald, at Mike Fawn.
So you did or did not?
I did.
Oh, what did you think that was crossing the road? That water?
I didn't really. He said it
Going over the
overflowed
ground?
his driveway, but it got out into the road, a little bit when
Well.
it was raining hard. I don't know that he said that it crossed the road, but he said that it was just at his one driveway there. He's got another entrance a little bit
Same
further
size.
down that's got a little bit bigger pipe. It's got a
Oh, it does.
15. He said it never did go over that one. So I don't know, that it's so flat through there, and it's
I'm wondering if, I remember there was a Coolman family, a real old family lived there. But John Trail built that house and lived in it. And I'm wondering if he checked the county engineer, put that in, or if he just put that trouble in there.
I don't know. Everything it seems like,
That ditch is about 4 foot.
yeah.
6 foot at the top. I'm
Well,
wondering.
we don't put any. I know they used to, but we don't put in 12-inch ones anymore. 15 is as small as what we'll go. And I didn't check the drainage in that area, but it's, I'm sure that it's
Right.
well, it's flat, but there's a lot of water that seems to come to Country Club Road there because it's just everything's so flat, there's nowhere else for it to go. The ditches along the road there is the deepest part of anything around that area. And, you know, I'm sure that that ditch right along where the airport is, that all could use probably a cleaning out. I mean, it's not bad, but it's got a lot of, you know, overgrown weeds in there and stuff like that.
Well, at one time, across the road, they constantly had, you know, when it gets down to the west so far, then it falls off that hill. At one time, they had a lot of trouble getting that water to get up to that hill and then go on off. They cleaned out 2 or 3 times, maybe the culverts were too high, I don't know. But that water may be filling up that ditch some and going over there.
Well, and that's one thing I'm gonna have to get my level out to check. The Fawn gentleman said that all of that water flows to the east.
That's what he told me.
So I'm gonna have to check to see if that's right, if it's supposed to be flowing to the east or if it's supposed to be going toward the west. I mean, it could be a problem there, that may be why it's doing that.
But according to him, and I looked at too, you go down to Airport Road, then I think 45's over there to the north side, and then goes on down to the creek, fine. But now there may be a breaking point there somewhere too. We should go back.
Well, there's, yeah, not very much further past him, it starts going west. I mean, it's got to. But that's what I was gonna check, at my level, but there, I mean, I just have to go out and check it, and I told him, you know, if we end up replacing your pipe, it's gonna cost a little bit to upgrade sizes, and we're gonna cut your concrete out, and we're not gonna replace your concrete.
He was okay with that, wasn't he?
Said he was. He used to work for the DOT up in northern Illinois. He used to be on the bridge crew for the DOT, so he said, I understand all that, that's fine.
That place down there, got that big lake in the yard. That woman raising Cain about.
She does all the time.
Yeah, that's his sister.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Now I think they're from Golconda area somewhere, but I didn't know where he was from.
Yeah. You see that ditch gets quite a bit bigger even when we get down to her yard on the other side of the airport. We cleaned that ditch out for her that one time, and then as soon as we got done, she started calling and complaining that the sides were too steep on it because she couldn't get her riding more down there. It's like, well, you just asked us to clean it out. You know, what are we going to do? We don't have any more right of way.
No, and if you had to add the side, you'd be lucky to get home. Or, you know, set up racks.
That, you know, all in through there is pretty steep coming down from the road to the ditch. It'd be nice if we moved out. We don't have right of way to do it. I mean, it was built that way years ago and it kind of expanded before it didn't, you know, do everything.
Now, don't they buy more extended right away when they do something?
Well, depends on how much money you have, I guess. Yeah. I mean, if we were to widen the road or something like that nowadays, yeah, the best thing to do would be to buy more right of way and to build shoulders and move ditches out and move pipes out, but you know, you get into a really expensive project doing that. I mean, I don't know that the county would ever have enough money to do any of that kind of work. We just kind of try to maintain what we got.
If the state budget isn't passed, how's that gonna affect, same as last year?
Same as last year and the year before. I mean, if they don't pass it to where they can distribute motor fuel tax money to us, we'd be looking at a pretty serious layoff. By the end of the year, I'm sure we'll be, I mean, right now, starting this month, we'll be operating on cash reserves until we can start getting that money again. try to keep up to date on it, but there's not a very good news reporting on it, really.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're not proposing any of the new legislation to take more money to keep in the state, that's for the county for the motor fuels tax or anything. I'm not aware of.
That formula has been pretty lopsided as it is, but, in the state's favor over the counties for a long time. Our liaisons are trying to get it to where we get more money, not them. I don't know if there's any legislation on the table about how to divvy up the money we're getting. It's just the fact that the whole budget has to be passed before we actually get it.
Gerald, or you want to go in closed session to discuss personnel, it's on the agenda, you want to do that?
I guess I'd like to go and take care of that.
I guess we can,
So,
Oak Creek subdivision, those roads in our system. So I will be working on.
they're in good shape.
Yeah, they are in very good shape. They had them, you just had that whole subdivision repaved with
I know
asphalt.
got gutters and all that stuff.
Yeah. It's good. So that one is gonna be on the docket to have a hearing, to accept that or reject that. I don't, as of right now, but it's platted correctly. It's got, it meets the standards, so, I'm probably on the side of accepting that unless there's a bad reason why I can't, if it comes up during the hearings.
But it was always nice when I was back there.
And there's a road out there in Indigo Bottoms. If you go down New Cut, the east part of it, going down, like if you were going to the mounds.
Yeah. In case.
Yeah, but you go down about 3/4 of a mile and there's a road off to your left. Gravel road, it doesn't even have a name. It's just Township Road 157.
Jim Lawrence, got a farm back there, you know. I lost some line back there, I believe.
There is.
I know where, by the woods.
Yeah, LT Kickasola used to own a lot of that, so now his daughters own that. And there's some other people that own the front part of that, but I've been asked to close about the back 2,000 feet of that road. 'Cause all of that on both sides is owned by LT Kickasola's daughters right now, and one of their sons asked me to close it because it had a lot of problems with people dumping all kinds of garbage back and letting it into that road. I've got that on the docket too. I've got a petition from them to close it, and I'm gonna have a hearing on that. Vacate that.
I think that guy worked for River Ag Farms, but LT's his grandfather, you know.
Yeah, that's who's asking me to
It close it.
close.
Okay.
Sean Taylor.
Yes. That's it. Okay. I was he would know all about
But
it.
part of LT's other daughter's family farms some to the Rikers. Skip Riker, Jason Riker. Skip Riker is married to LT's other daughter. And they farm part of that too.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm gonna have a hearing on that if anybody's against it.
Is that a county road? Did it go on through at one time?
No, it just dead ends back there. Just dead ends back there. That's where they have
Oh,
problems.
that doesn't flood, does it?
That's a pretty high spot in the bottoms. I mean, it does flood, but it takes a lot of water to get it to flood. Yeah.
I think probably it's a good thing it's close.
the sections of road that I'm closing are on, you know, they own one side, they own both sides. A very, very small portion of it is owned by another gentleman on the north side of that road, but it's all solid ditch and trees there. He doesn't have any entrances there or anything. His entrance is on the part that I'm keeping open. So I'm not, everybody's gonna have access. It's a really no-brainer.
And they'll have to take care of that.
That's all I had.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One other.
Hi, I'm Tabitha with Sidez. Met you all one other time. I wanted to talk to you all about, the Sidez board, has opened up a couple seats on its board for Massac County and Union County. So we're asking if you have anybody that you know of, that would like to sit in on the board. What would happen if you do have someone is they would send a letter just to explain, you know, what they are in your community. And it doesn't have to be an office holder or anything like that. It can be anybody. Send that to our nominating committee, and then our nominating committee will look it over and put it to the full board. We have board meetings once a month. They are on the third Thursday of the month,
Now it's in,
Pulaski County, at the Pulaski County Business Center.
What time usually?
We have dinner at 5:30, and our meeting starts at 6. Typical meeting runs an hour and a half to 2 hours. Every once in a while, they will be a little bit longer or a little bit shorter, but that's about what it is. That's the only requirement. They don't have to hold any position, they just need to be a member of your community.
You're looking for two?
Looking for 2.
what would, I know I got in on some of that, in demolition down there. What basically do they talk about?
Our loan programs, we run an elite youth camp, once a year. We have a Willard Murray Scholarship Fund, that we operate. We make that scholarship twice a year. If there's a business that's needing help, even if they haven't borrowed money from us, it doesn't mean we won't help them. So, you know, if they're struggling in some way and there's something we can do to help, you know, we're gonna reach out and help them. Just discuss things that are going on within the counties that we serve, and if there's anything that we can do to help.
I know they financed some buildings up here several years ago.
The thing is now is we don't have as much because we haven't received any federal or state funds since 2010. We are self-sustained. We have a lot of leases out. We talk about those and make sure the maintenance is being kept up on those. We do regular checks on those. So those are the kinds of things that we do right now. We do still write grants. They're called RBDGs. Those are to purchase equipment. They can also be for planning different projects. There's 2 different, it's called, one's a bricks and mortar and one is not, but they're all under the RBDG. So we write them different ways depending on what the need is. We've also been working to prepare communities for the eclipse. I've probably done 7 seminars to do the eclipse. In fact, I brought you all some glasses today. As we helped write a grant that covered 15 counties, and I'm part of the grant. We got free glasses. So you know, leave these here at the courthouse somewhere and hand them out. I don't know if you're selling glasses, you know, you may not want to do this.
I don't think we are.
But if you're not selling glasses, and if you run out, contact me, I'll get you more. Altogether, for the 15 counties, we got, I think 12,000 pair of glasses that we were able to hand out for free to the community. So if you need more, let me know, we'll get them. Right now, Sidez has 3 separate loan programs. We've talked about them before. One is the IRP, which can go up to $250,000. The micro loan program, which is up to $30,000. And then we have a disaster relief fund. And it is a micro loan up to $5,000. And this is in case you have disasters in your communities. And it is for businesses and businesses only. That's the only loans that we can make. However, on these, we can fast track these. So a lot of times there's a lapse in between when something happens and when they're gonna get their insurance money. Well, that's very hard for a business to, you know, operate for that length of time, especially with the shutdown. So we can fast track a loan up to $5,000 for those businesses. And it's just a disaster relief. And that's the thing that we're running right now.
Did you, give us the address for them to mail to, or is it Planet
They do, but I'm gonna give you this, and it's
Okay.
got it on there.
Good.
And actually, I've got some nuggets here for you too.
Thank you.
There are a few extras. Here's my card.
Now, does Sidus need another building out in Carroll?
Cisco do we need one?
Yes.
No. Cisco has a large building, the Piggly Wiggly, old Piggly Wiggly building.
Yeah.
We have that building. Now, Sidus doesn't have it, Cisco does. Cisco is a sister operation to Sidus.
Shawnee Development, you know where their building is down there?
I don't.
I think it's behind Gutterman,
Okay,
big building.
yep.
And now, I don't know if they sold it or not. They was just wanting to do that fast.
You know,
And you need that back.
yeah, vacant properties are tough. They can eat up a general fund in a heartbeat. And Sidus, the way that we've been able to sustain ourselves is we work off of a very small operating budget. Everything we bring in, pretty much, we put right back into our loan programs or put into a fund where we can purchase equipment and lease it back out. So we have to be very careful when we take on properties and debt. We've had a couple that have even been asked if we would take them if they were donated, and honestly, we couldn't afford to take them. I mean, it sounds like a good idea when somebody's donating you a business, you know, a building, but long-term, we just don't have the funds to do that.
I don't see how you operate without any income.
Well, what we do is those pieces of equipment that we've leased out, you know, those carry up, when we're talking about pieces of equipment, a couple of those are $400,000 pieces of equipment. Jared Grain and Barge, all of that rice equipment, Sidus owns all of that.
Carroll.
Farrell Lumber Company, a lot of their large saws, we own those. And we just purchase those and lease them back out. So when we're bringing in money off of those, instead of just saying, oh boy, we've got this money, we put it in a separate pot, and when we've got enough and we see a business has a need, we will purchase
So
another
when you were
piece.
getting money while you, was able to pay cash for a piece, and then when you rented out, why?
Yep.
Then that makes
Then we
sense.
get income off of it. And on those larger pieces of equipment, we usually run about 20 years. You know, so you're looking at a 20-year income. And we've been fortunate so far. The businesses that we've partnered with and purchased this equipment, they're all still in business. They're doing well. They're making their lease payments. So we're cautious with that money, but we try to invest it back into our community. And by investing it back in our community, it's kept our doors open.
I can't think of that good woman's name that was overside this.
Donna?
Went to Colorado somewhere else.
She is in Oregon.
Oregon, yeah.
Yeah. And then our next director, which was Amy, she lived in Massac County. Cox. Now, she wasn't originally from here. She had moved here from somewhere else. I believe South Carolina or something. But when she left, she went to Oregon. So they're both in Oregon.
Right.
Yeah, and didn't know each other.
Who was, I can't think the girl that was there on 8th Street, and then went and worked at Barge Cutting or something.
Kelly
What was the last name?
Bosiker.
Huh?
Bosiker, I think was her last name. She was there for a long time.
In that old show building or by the show building? Theater.
Oh, you're talking about that had a business down there?
Well, that was her office.
Um,
Blonde head.
yep. That Stacy Thomas.
Yes.
Yep.
She's still down there.
She is not. When she went to the barge company and they had a flood there at Carroll when the waters were up, I think it was in 2011,
Mhm.
they done a temporary transfer to, I want to say Mississippi for her. And she was due to come back, but she got up there and liked it, and she done such a good job, they offered her a position there, so her and her family moved there.
Really?
Yep. So,
She was good about that.
yeah, yeah. And she was Alexander County's, I can't remember the name or the title that they gave those, but Sidus had paid for one person in each county to advocate for that county, and she was for Alexander County.
When we used to do that demo down there where they would have those bid openings in their
Mhm.
office.
Yeah, yeah. And we actually run those advocates until probably 2012. And then there was just no funding, we couldn't continue to pay their salaries. Any questions?
No?
We're good.
All right, anything I can help with?
You explained it well.
Okay, all right.
We'll try to get you some board members.
Sounds good. All right, here's a few extras,
Okay.
just in case you know of anybody. And this just talks about briefly what we do in our loan programs.
Okay. Try to get somebody to do that. Jason, in fact, is the job.
We have been very fortunate. We have 14 board members right now. I've sat in on a lot of boards, and usually there's some fussing and some arguing and some, things that go on when you get that many people in the room. But so far, we have been very lucky, and we have a board that is dedicated. They show up to meetings. They sit there and work through the problems, and so.
You know the names, most of them.
Oh, yeah. Bob Reichard, Rex Wilburn,
Yeah, know him.
Candy Eastwood at Shawnee College, Norma Turok from Union County. We had Willard Murray, which you'll notice there, Willard Murray Scholarship Fund. He was a founding member of CIDES, and he was still attending our board meetings up until he passed away at 97 years old. And we have a scholarship fund that is we raise $20,000 and put in the scholarship fund, and we make 2 scholarships per year off of that, and which covers Massac County too. So, yeah, we actually have a great board, and so we welcome any members that you could get us. All right, thank you.
Okay, appreciate it. Come back anytime.
Anything I can do, give me a call.